Hello friends, it's Sheree, and I am here for the 2022 Jewelry Making Fun Collab. So my channel is Jewelry Crafts with Sheree, and this is kind of a spin-off channel. Yeah, I have another channel called Turquoise Dreaming, and my name is after it, -Sheree, and that's where I was doing, or I am doing, junk journals and paper crafting, and I was doing some jewelry over there, and I decided to start a separate jewelry channel, just to keep the subject matter separate. And and I'm learning on the jewelry, so I thought it would be fun to have like a fun, a non-stressful, really non-serious jewelry making channel. So yeah, I'm here and I joined in a Deb Houck's jewelry making collab for this year. So it's once a month on the 18th, and there's a lot of participants. Deb Houck is the host. And so I will have in my description box a list of participants, and I will have Deb's channel linked, and her channel is her jewelry channel. She's got two channels also. Her jewelry channel is Dahlia Designs Jewelry and More. So we have a list of prompts for each month. So fun. And this month for March, it's pink or yellow colors, or pink and yellow, or whatever. Some kind of pink or yellow. And then the options, we have two options. Use floral, beads, or findings. And option 2 is Easter theme, religious, and or Earth Day theme. So I didn't really have anything floral. I didn't feel like I looked through. I have some beads, and I've gotten some beads and things from jewelry findings along my little start of my little jewelry adventure here. And I've demonstrated for BB Craft on my other channel. Got lots of beads from them, but nothing really floral. So I decided to order a kit. And so I got a little jewelry kit that was these are like little floral earrings that you're supposed to make. And I will do an unboxing on this next week for this channel. I just wanted to go ahead and, get down to business here with the collab. So look for that next week. Stay tuned, and I will post it probably the end of next week. But so what I'm doing, I already made one. There's several different types, as you can see, like little floral beads or pieces in here. There's some pearl beads and things like that. And I decided to go with the pink. There's some little pink, I'm going to call them bead. They look like bead caps to me. So I already made one. So I'm going to show you. It's a real sweet little earring here. It's a dangle earring on this little hook, earring hook. And see the little, what I'm calling bead caps, are so light pink. I don't know if you can even really see them very well, but they're little pink floral bead or bead cap with a little clear bead on top. So in the instructions or the pictures, I don't have the pictures here because they're only online. They have the pink little like floral pieces here with a blue bead on top. And there's some little blue beads in here in the kit, just like the clear ones, but I didn't really like that combination of pink and blue, so I decided to use a little clear one. So it's a real sweet little dangle earring, and I put 4 of those on this chain. This all came in the kit, so that's why I had tried a kit with BB Craft, and I did some of that on this channel, and I really like the kit, and it has everything in it except for the little plastic or whatever you want to use as your little stopper when you put this through your ear, and you have that little stopper on the other side. And I bought a little pack of those at Walmart, so I have those in the other room all ready to go. When I finish a pair of earrings and I want to wear it, I'll just add that on and add it to my jewelry, my earrings collection. But these are real sweet, so I was going to show you. I've got this one started, I think. Oh no, here it is. Yeah, I actually started out with making it too long. I thought this would be good. And then I realized it went like past my shoulder. So I kind of cut this in half and made a shorter one. So here is the one that I'm using. Let me see if it ended up being the same size, because I might have to cut another chain if it's not. You have to kind of take into account that you have one little floral piece taken, hanging off the end there. So let me see, is it actually the same? Because I cut that one in half, but I see that I have an extra couple of links there. So I'm going to pause real quick, grab the the chain, which, you know, came with the kit and everything. Right here, you get a nice long piece of chain. I'm going to cut another piece and I'll be right back. Okay, so I cut another piece of chain, and I just use my wire cutters, these little, you know, jewelry wire cutters to cut that off. And then I went ahead and added my little hook here on one end, and I picked out my pieces so I can go ahead and, you know, knock this out. So let's see. There's my 4 little floral pieces, and then all I need is 4 little of the little clear crystally like beads here. They're so clear it's hard to see on camera, I'm sure, and they're hard to see in person, especially to see the hole because it's clear and it's like, you know, the hole is not apparent. But then I'm using, I think, you know, when you make jewelry, and maybe you have a kit, and like I do, and it, you know, maybe you're supposed to be, you know, they want you, or they have a picture and it's done a certain way. I think that, you know, I like to just put my own spin on things and maybe do things a little different and do it my way, you know. So what I'm doing, and I think you're supposed to use the, I think they had, I couldn't tell for sure because it didn't come with instructions, and so I'm just looking at a picture, but I think they may have had these come with head pins and eye pins. So they may have the head pin in the, you know, in this earring picture, but I'm not sure. But I am not using the head pin for this one. I am using the eye pin because I want to. So I put the little floral piece on there, and then the bead. And like I said, they had the blue bead, but I'm using the clear. So I'll go ahead and get all those ready. Let's see, 4 eye pins. I need 3 more. 1, 2, 3. It's a quick little, pretty quick little craft here, if you know, you can get it together. So I've got 1 there, and then I mean, it's not hard, just, you know, if you're learning, sometimes it might be a little hard to get things together. It is you're working with tiny pieces and you're making your little loops, so you know that takes, I think it takes a little practice to get good at the loops. So I think I know how to do it. I just need, I've been practicing, and I wouldn't say that I'm good at it yet, so I need more practice is what I would say. See my bead, I thought I had it in the hole and it just fell right down because you cannot see the holes in these things hardly. But that's okay. Just keep turning it until I get the hole. Let's see, I think I see it, but it's like, there it is. Okay, so there's another one ready to go. See, it's pretty quick and easy, really, especially since I already practiced on this one. And I think that these are going to be just so pretty and delicate to wear with something, and they're not so light. They're such a light pink that you could, you know, it might be more flexible as far as what you can wear them with. You know, instead of having a bright pink and it only goes with that one bright pink outfit that you have, or shirt or whatever, blouse. Okay, let me see if I can find this hole. Ooh, I see it, I see it. There it is. Okay, so I've got my little pieces. So I'm going to try to show you how I did one. And then let's see, so I put it, this one I put in the second, the chain has, you know, sort of like chain link. So I put it in the second link. And then, let's see, so let me get my second link here. I went ahead, I did this a couple different ways. So the last way that I was doing this seemed to work pretty well. I'm not saying it's perfect or anything, but it worked pretty good. And so I just put my link on the wire, and then I'm kind of just bent the wire over at a 90-degree angle like that. That's kind of what I've learned. The position you put your wire in before you make your loop. Okay, and I'm not worried about getting, I want my loops the same size, but if they're not, these are just for me, so I'm not worried about, you know, perfect. I want it perfect, but I'm going to just do the best I can, if you know what I mean. So I bent it over. I'm going to cut a piece off here, the extra. So it's probably about 1/4 of an inch that I am leaving over, and it's probably a little bit too much, but it might, you know, it just gives me plenty of room to make a nice loop. And I just have learned to aim down, and so hopefully my little piece that there's a way to do that where you don't, your piece doesn't go flying. I haven't learned that yet. I just saw it actually tonight on a video, and I was like, oh, that is a good idea. I'll have to try that. I haven't tried it yet. Okay, and then you, and I'm sure everyone that's watching this already knows how to make a nice loop, because I'm sure you're all more experienced than me, but then you start bending it back. And what I have been doing is just see my link isn't in my loop yet, so I need to bring it down because I don't want to make my loop and not have my chain in there, right? Got to have that little link in there, or it's all for naught. You know what I mean? So yeah, it's in there. So now I'm going to go back to finishing my loop, and I'm going to grab it, and I just want to make it nice and tight so that my chain doesn't come out. So let's see, it's a little fiddly. Of course, I always say that because it is, but I'm grabbing onto my first 2 beads. I've got my link in there, and I'm going to finish my loop. I know it's probably not great for the camera because it's so small and it's hard to see, but I'll show you after I'm done. Okay. All right, that is in. Let's see if I can see let me see if my loop is good and closed here. I think it, oh, nope, not quite closed. Okay. A little bit more work here on the loop. Let me get a hold of it and close a little bit more, still making sure that my link is in there, my chain, from my chain. I learned that's very important the hard way. Okay, you do it once and you're like, okay, Sheree, that is not the right way. And then you learn. That's how you learn, right? Do it wrong and then you do it right. Hopefully. Okay, so that one looks decent. Just straightening out my loop a little bit. And then when you straighten it out, you got to make sure you didn't open it up, right? Yep, that's what you got to do. All right, I just want to make sure that's closed one more time. Stick my little needle nose in there and get it nice and tight. Oh yeah, that's great. Okay, that's perfect. I mean, it's not perfect, but it's closed. It's not going to come off. Okay, so there's my first one. And I'm going to do that 3 more times. And the bottom one's going to be hanging off this bottom loop, off the bottom. So I'm going to have 2 more on the sides and then 1 on the bottom. I'll come back and show you after I get those on, so you don't have to watch me struggle, and I'll be right back. Stay tuned. Okay guys, I'm back and I finished up like I said, just the same way as the first one. I think one key, I put them on this white paper so that maybe you can see a little better than blending in with my pink cutting mat in my hand, you know. So I think one key I had to remember is to space them out, you know, a little bit, and not, you know, kind of pile them all at the top or the bottom. Just, I kind of spaced them out evenly here, you know, down the chain. And I will tell you that the second one I did was a lot easier than the first. So the first was great practice. And then I'm going to try to get a little closer to the camera so you can see they kind of look like lilies of the valley to me. Pink ones, not white ones, but I think they're really pretty and delicate and sweet looking. And so let me just show you up close how pretty they are. Can you see that okay? Hope so. And one thing I thought of when I was making these is, since I used eye pins here instead of the head pins, I have the little loop in here, but what could be cute is to put a little bead on that little eye pin next time. Maybe I'll try that and see what that looks like, because I think that could be really cute. It's beautiful just like this, but I think a little bead in there would be really cute, and you know, the appropriate color to match. So I could even use one of these little, I don't know if one of these little clear ones would fit on that, because it needs to be pretty little, like a seed bead or something to fit in there. But I'm going to look around and experiment with that. I'll let you know what I come up with. And so that's it for today. Thank you to Deb for hosting this collab. It's been a lot of fun. I enjoy practicing and learning the jewelry crafting more and more each month. And just check out the other participants and stay tuned next week. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, just subscribe, like, and comment below. I would love to get to know everyone. And just stay tuned for that video next week. So I'll link this kit. If you liked it, you'll be able to see where I got it, and I'll show you in detail what each piece is that came with the kit. Super fun. I can't wait to make some more jewelry with this kit. So thank you for watching today, and have a great day. Happy jewelry crafting.